Hey everybody, welcome to Blabbin' on YouTube, and today we're going to talk about our favorite topic. We bought a card. Thanks everybody for tuning in, and today we're going to talk about a card we picked up.
Yes, we are very, very excited. Amazingly, as Julio Rodriguez rampaged through the American League last year to winning Rookie of the Year, Jeff and I had combined 0 Julio Rodriguez cards.
And he was in just about every set that came out.
Yes, it's almost like we were deliberately avoiding him.
Yes. The prices were high.
Yes.
And they just seemed to be producing more and more sets, and it started to get overwhelming. Like, what cards are going to hold up? What should we look for?
Yeah, so we had several powwows over bourbon and gin trying to make a good decision, which is a difficult recipe for good decision making. But yeah, he just has a lot of options. And it seems like, at least the more Jeff and I talked about it, the more we felt like Topps Chrome in 2022 is a mess.
Yeah.
There's just too much of it.
There's too much of it. The quality is bad. A lot of bad printing issues.
Yes. I mean, the quality is outrageously bad.
Yeah.
Like, I've opened a couple blasters of Update with my dad, and like 99% of the cards are off-centered. Yeah. And the 1% that isn't usually has like a divot or several dimples or some gigantic printing flaw. Like, it's bad. And the pops on that stuff, just, there's not going to be any 10s. And I think a lot of people have stopped opening it because it's junky.
So then we thought about all the new sets that had come out, including one that was pretty popular, which was the Logo Fractor. Topps Chrome Logo Fractor set.
Yes, we did. We did talk about the Logo Fractor set, but we just weren't sure because he's got the Logo Fractor SP, he's got the Topps Chrome SP, which I guess is now the Silver Pack SP since it didn't really make it into Topps Chrome.
Sonic.
He's got, of course, the Sonic SP, which not to be confused with the Topps Chrome SP. Thankfully, they did switch the logos for us. Yeah. But yeah, so we just figured like Topps Chrome I don't know how to say this word. Topps Chrome became a bleep show. Yeah. For 2022. So we just decided that wasn't going to be the card for us. We were going to stick to Flagship. And that's, I think, generally a safe move when you're buying a card.
Yeah, so we had some options with Flagship, but what we ended up settling on was the Flagship Black Parallel, which has a lot of history and is often sought after amongst collectors, so we thought it would hold up the best for us.
Yes, we had also discussed the Ichiro SSP with Julio, but like, it's a really interesting card. It's a cool idea. I think Ichiro threw out the first pitch on opening day to Julio Rodriguez, so there must have been 100,000 images of this event. And Topps chose one where like Ichiro is the focus of the photo, and Julio is like on the side.
Right. So even though he's a legend, you think, well, when Julio turns into a legend himself, you're going to want a rookie card where he's the focus.
Yeah, and we both love Ichiro. We love that idea. We both saw the picture and we're like, I mean, it's still cool, but I think annually the safest Flagship card you could buy is the Black Parallel.
Right. So we did, and we found a raw card because there aren't too many of these graded by PSA. So we found a raw card that looked good. The centering was good, which is something that's always a bit suspect.
The centering was good, but the centering is not great. Like, we have not seen one with great centering.
So we thought good centering might be what it takes. It might be.
Yeah, we're shooting for a 9.
So we got it in the mail, though, and we took a look at it, and unfortunately there was a little bit of surface.
Yeah.
Some surface issues, some scratches on there. So it wasn't quite perfect. So we were still shooting for a 9, but weren't quite sure that that's what we were going to get. And
interestingly, we said 50-50, 8 or 9 in our notes. And PSA pretty much agreed.
Yep. So we got the unusual 8.5 grade, which they don't often give out.
No.
In fact, there's, and of the 21 of these graded, there are two 8.5s, and there's 13 9s and 0 10s. Yeah. So there's 13 higher.
Yeah.
I don't know there'll ever be a 10.
I've never seen one that's perfectly centered, so I have a hard time believing that we're ever going to get a PSA 10.
Although with all the trimming in the news today, maybe
that's true.
That is true. Someday will be one that's a 10, but slightly smaller than a regular.
Probably an N6 10 maybe. I don't know.
But
even with an 8.5, we're very happy. Like we think this card is great.
Yeah.
And like we said, there's just too many. He's in everything. He's got so many options. This just seems like the safest. But it was also on the expensive side.
Yes, that's true.
So there are some value Julios that we could have, that you could take a look at, but we just figured if we're gonna get one card of a player,
Right.
one card of a player, this is the safest way to go.
So maybe we can make a video a year from now and just see where it stands.
Yeah, I mean, we do have some themes. It could be, we could have the next mistake video could
Right, that's
a year
right.
from now could be this one. I don't think so. He looks pretty good.
No, I feel pretty good about this purchase too, and amongst the sea of cards that he had in 2022, I think this one will stand the test of time. But let us know what you think in the comments. Let us know if you think it was a good purchase, what Julios you guys have been targeting, Julio rookie cards, and
Yeah, we'd love to hear what Julio cards you guys have chosen.
Yes, because this is certainly not the only way to go.
No.
Thanks, but please subscribe, and we'll catch you next time.